until tomorrow when we have pictures. Pictures online, so okay. All right, Teresa, these are really, really cool. I love it.
They're fun. We're doing washi tape today.
Teresa's here with washi tape, and not your normal, is it kind of like not your mother's jeans? It's not your
I don't
mother's
even know.
washi tape?
Yeah, what it's called. Holiday Wishes Washi Tape Assortment from 49 and Market.
So that's what we're using today. So it's going to be a washi day, a washi Monday. Teresa, you have a new owl.
I do.
She brightened up her owl with a bright
pink.
It's
now.
perfect for her shirt.
Yes, it matches.
And did you say that color's berry or cherry or?
This is berry.
Berry. So if you really love that pink shirt like I do, it's the berry shirt.
There's another pink that's charity, I think.
Oh, charity and berry.
Yep.
So here, look at this big fun basket of washi tape. It looks like a big present. So Teresa, a lot of people are joining us, and we're going to go up to the fall area because I've got a few announcements to make. I'll give you that. We'll walk up here. I even dressed for fall, I guess.
Yeah, you did.
So we have a fabulous fall area. And before we talk about that, I want to thank everybody who joined us this last weekend for, well, speaking of that, our fall fling crop. That was here in Ankeny at the Marriott. We had 131 really happy, fun people. I loved visiting with you. I hope you had a great time. Kim and Jennifer and Tammy and Kendra were out there, and they reminded me they're kind of the staff members that you never see because they work at night, and they also
it said mic check, Kelly, so
they have full-time jobs, and but they are our crop professionals. So thank you to all of them. You know what? I might just use this microphone, Teresa. Look at this big thing I'm going to hang from my shirt. I'll just use that. The other thing, speaking of the crop, we had one of our attendees that brought us a card, and I wanted to share it because it's so amazing. Kathy, and you might know her as Crafty Kathy from the website. She brought, look at the envelope, Teresa. Is that just too fun?
Cute.
And it's even lined.
Ooh,
with
she
October
went all
paper.
Out. Yes.
So we got a little bit of Janet there. And then here's the card that she gave us. And her cards are always very meaningful, and it's things that's kind of happened or gone on since she's seen us. So we got the wobbly squirrel.
I
Teresa,
love the
your
wobble. Yes.
We got Craft Your Life in Color. We got the lemonades. We got the bees. And then it says Happy 21st Anniversary and Memories. And then inside she has these tags, and she's got pickles because I do talk about pickles now and then. And she's got Made with Love and a little glitter. It's got scissors and paint. Teresa, I think this tag die is one that you have used a lot and really love.
It's Echo Park, I think. I think we still have it over, or is it Cartabella? I can't remember. Maybe it's gone. It was there.
Gone.
I like it.
Then we've got lemonade from our lemon.
Oh.
And we've got corn. Look at this corn. I love these stickers or die cuts.
Oh.
And then Teresa, I saved this one because this is for you because it's got the apron.
I love it.
And it says, "So what's new?" and a little spool of thread. She said that was for you.
Yeah,
so, Crafty Kathy, thank you so much.
Kathy.
We also got so many treats. Thank you. It was our 21st anniversary Saturday, and we had donuts, and we had things from the Pella Bakery, and we had cookies, and we had nothing bundt cakes. So, and I'm happy because I managed to keep my weight not low, but level, the same after all that over the weekend. So thank you everyone for the nice gifts, for the crop. And then we also had something from, could one of you guys get Hope's bag? Could one of you get Hope's bag, one of Hope's bags? They're going to get us one more thing to show from the crop. But while they're doing that, it was also World Card Making Day. Yeah. And we brought out stamps and envelopes to our crop event, and we mailed like 20 cards to people. So we told people we have envelopes and we have stamps, so make a card and we'll mail it for you. And I mailed 20 cards on my way home.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Isn't that cool for World Card Making
that.
Day? That was really fun. So for our anniversary, we have a couple things. Oh, thank you. Chris slipped this in. All right, this was another thing from the crop that we need to give a shout out to Hope. And I think you see Hope here on the video. She's one of our virtual friends. Well, she's our real in-person friend, but maybe if you haven't been to Memory Bound, she might be a virtual friend of yours. And she's really sweet, and she's got this really southern drawl that I just want to sit and have Hope talk to me all day. But our event was called the Fall Fling, and she put a tag. She made this for everybody at the crop.
Oh my gosh.
Teresa, everybody got one of these, and our staff all got one, and I just wanted to show what was in it because it was amazing. And all of you that are watching are crafters, so you have an idea of what Hope did to make all this. Well, she has a letter that she typed that explains everything in the bag about, you know, she saw it on this video or that video. And then she made a tag. I believe that's probably some stenciling and ink smooshing. And some of them, I think some of them were all a little different. Here's a card from Lemon Week. So she made a card. And then this, I'm going to have to set my stuff down to show this. So this was one of those flip books, so 6x6.
Yeah.
And she made one of these for everybody. Seriously, you guys, she made one for everyone.
That's a lot of time and work.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's totally amazing. And this one says, make happiness a priority. And that is important. I really think that's important. And we want to be happy here at Memory Bound. And then inside this bag, she has a little bag with extra pieces from Spectrum Sherbet. And I'll show you why, Teresa, why that's in there. I don't know if you had a chance to look in your bag yet.
No, I haven't.
She made a 12 by 12 layout for everybody. So the pieces are extra that you can add to your layout. Have you seen what's in here yet, Chris?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's a whole pile of good stuff. So Hope, that was amazing. Totally amazing. Kathy, thank you for the very thoughtful card with all the little tags inside. And now let's move on to our 21st anniversary. So our anniversary, we opened in October 1st, 2001. Can't believe it was 21 years ago. And I just try to think about how young Dawn and I were when we opened Memory Bound.
I know.
But so since it was in the fall, and we had a little too much going on last weekend to celebrate on our anniversary, what we're doing this week is all of our fall items are 21% off. So I don't know if you want to kind of pan through it, Teresa. We have a lot of really cool stuff. And everything here is going to be 21% off. It should happen automatically on your purchase if you order online or in the store.
Kelly, there it is.
Oh, there's the tag. Okay, thank you. All right, Squirrel.
They change the packaging and bring it back every year, I've noticed.
These are the tags that Kathy used, Crafty Kathy used for her.
It's and fun to have
they're stitched around the outside.
I have that one. But they change the packaging and bring it back every year, and I really like that.
Teresa, you used it a lot.
Yeah,
you used it a lot.
I should use it again.
You should bring it back. Bring it back. So Teresa's going to pan across here, and then I'm going to show. We have one other special. I'll grab that, Teresa, while you show everybody the fall area.
I don't know if you guys saw, but we're doing washi tape today, and there's some beautiful fall washi tape.
I've got that one at home with the pumpkins.
It's super cute. I'll have to show it. Up here, I'll do a close-up. Yeah, pumpkins, the dies, the paper packs.
We got die cuts, stamps. We've got a really nice collection. And you'll find this in our fall theme. If you go out to shopping and go to fall
and over here,
or you
just look, more washi tape.
Yeah, maybe this might be the one I took home to do something with.
The pumpkins.
Yeah, it's got these cute little pumpkins.
They're super cute. We've got them in a couple places because we have a lot of it.
Well, we've got red trucks too.
Oh yeah, I saw those. Trucks. And that plaid up there, that's really pretty too.
So they might just be so inspired today, Teresa, that people are going to want to get some more washi tape.
Yeah. Lots of fall stuff.
The Fall Fever from Echo Park has been really popular. That's been a really good one. And then the newest one is going to be the one from Reminisce. And I made my pile here. But it is the, what is it called? Cozy Fall. And here's the sticker sheet. And I use this for my little tag book that I made last week. So lots of cool fall stuff. It's 21% off all week long. So if you're in the mood to craft for fall, this is the time to do it. And then I also want to mention that we have the Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, and this is going to be free with a $50 purchase. So again, we're celebrating our 21st anniversary, and this has got 80 pages of lots of fall ideas.
Yeah. You know what, Kelly? Katie and I got that magazine free when we went to the Simple Stories.
Have you had a chance to look at it?
I have, and I'm gonna. They have sketches in there, and I'm gonna use a couple on some pages that I'm gonna show.
Oh, good.
So
I love that.
yeah,
Love it.
I like it because it has cards and scrapbooking. So,
and a lot of times they'll throw in some mixed media.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit of everything.
And
but
they have free things that you can if you like to do that kind of stuff. They have free downloads, and
it's a nice magazine. We really only have 2 magazines anymore. This one and then Creative Scrapbooker magazine.
They're both
and
good.
That issue should be coming out in another month. But anyhow, this magazine is going to go home or be put in your box for free with a $50 purchase. So, all right, Teresa, I think, any questions? Or
somebody wanted to know, I think this suitcase is for sale, right?
Well, actually it is.
I thought, if that's the suitcase you're talking about, I just saw it, so I think
the suitcase is $8.99,
Yeah.
and it's kind of that heavy craft kind of cardboard. Yeah. The handle's not blue; it has a protective coating, and then it does lock. It's got a little latch on it.
Super cute.
We need to get more of these. I think this is our last one. So this is not online. If you're shopping from afar, just call us, and one of the gals can grab it for you. It is super cute. All right, are we ready, Teresa?
I think so.
All right, we're ready to get washi.
Okay.
Isn't there a song about washi something?
I don't know it.
Like a preschool song,
Yeah.
maybe? So Teresa's here, and she's using the washi tape from the 49 and Market Christmas collection.
It's very pretty.
And does it have a name? Holiday Wishes.
Yes, Holiday Wishes.
Holiday Wishes. So, Teresa, I think we're ready to get started.
Okay.
Okay, Barb says she wants a suitcase. Just give us a call, and we'll somebody can definitely get that for you. Okay, and there is a question. She's making a Grateful album. Which collection has the most thankful stickers and cut-aparts?
I don't know.
There is one called Thankful. We might have to buzz back up there. I thought maybe you're getting your car keys out. I thought maybe you're going to go somewhere. All right, we're going to have somebody look that up for Catherine, and that's not a problem. Let's see.
Can you see which fall theme paper has more gratitude? Was that it?
Thankful and gratitude type cut-aparts and stickers. Okay, there's Katie. Katie's here. She's so cool.
Oh,
she's got her quiet voice.
So no, that's not true.
No, it is true, Katie. We love you. You know that.
Ones that have gratitude quotes.
Thankful, like cut-aparts and stuff.
Thanks,
for gratitude album.
And Michelle's finally using her Disney books this week. She leaves Saturday.
Oh.
And they're still making their trip. So Michelle, have a great time. She was here I'm going to say a long time ago, but it's been in the last year where she did her Disney albums. Showed us her Disney albums. The Tim Holtz, The Little Soldier Dies are out, and they'll be back in probably by Friday. They could not find the Tim Folio, and they want 2 of them. So the Tim Folio, I assume you're talking about the accordion folio, and we do have a lot of those. Maybe Janet could link it for us. And I put the number right there. So Janet, thanks so much if you could link that for us. Oshra said that Katie didn't believe she was shy. Oshra, you don't seem shy. You weren't shy this weekend. All right, while Katie's searching for that, should we get going?
Sure. Okay, so I think we've shown these before, but I'll just do a quick rundown of the 49 and Market, the washi tape. They usually have a couple different styles. This one has 3 that are beautiful. It has this poinsettia.
That is really,
and it
really
repeats.
Pretty. Oh my gosh.
And it's pretty wide, maybe 2 inches, I don't know. And then it has this candy cane stripe, which you can use for anything. And then it has this newsprint one, And I actually pulled it out. It's 12 inches before it repeats.
Oh, that's a big repeat.
Because I was trying to see, I was doing some different things with it, and I'm like, and so I pulled it all out, and it does repeat after 12 inches. So there's the 3 washi tapes, and usually they have a variety. Sometimes there's just one big one, but this one has a variety.
And sometimes there's more than 3.
Yeah.
While you unstick that, should I rush over to Katie?
Rush over to
I'm going to rush over because she's right here. I'm here, Katie. That was
These
a rush.
are the different fall cut-aparts.
So is there one that has more about being thankful?
This one has the most like Thanksgiving and thanks and thankful.
So that's the photo play thankful, called Thankful. Actually, it's called Thankful.
Yeah.
So if you go online and you go to shopping and go to new and go to photo play Thankful, and then this one, this one says Thankful, Grateful, Blessed, Happy Thanksgiving, Give Thanks, Autumn Vibes. How's that one, Katie?
Oh, these are the 2 that I suggested. This one is fun. I like the socks.
Katie, I believe that. I do. You like cute stuff like that. It's really fun
to put on my feet.
So this Thankful collection probably has more things to go with it too.
Say. These are just some other ones: Fall Fever and Welcome Fall, Cartabel and Echo Park.
So Katie recommends Thankful if you want something that has more things. Thanks, Kate. Thank you, Katie. I'm thankful for you coming over and helping us with that.
Here today.
I'm thankful for you being here today too, and I'm thankful that Teresa's here.
All right, so those are the 3 that I'm going to be using today. Then the 49 and Market comes with this handy dandy little trimmer, I guess, and you just have to, the cardboard box comes with a piece, and it's serrated, and you can just take that apart. You slip your trimmer on, and then if you wanted a nice clean edge, you just put your washi tape on there, slide it, and then you've got a nice edge. If you don't like,
well, sometimes
you
it's
saw
easier
how
than
mine was.
Sometimes it's easier than scissors.
Just to get
cut
a
it,
straight
especially
edge.
the wide. I think the wider ones. It's easier for cutting.
Yeah.
Plus, it's fun.
Yes, it is.
I don't know why, but Teresa, it always reminds me of the Pioneer Woman, because that's the first time I saw Saran wrap where you could get them.
Oh, really? They have that too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where you have the little slider thing.
Yeah. So this is $12.99, and I wonder if it says how much you get.
It's
3
probably
rolls,
in meters.
10 meters each.
Okay.
There you go.
You get 30 meters of tape.
Yes. So it's amazing. It just goes on and on. I was worried that I might, like, when I was using some of it, I'm like trying to not be, I was trying to be frugal, I guess.
That's a good word.
I was stingy maybe a little bit, and then I kept looking at the roll, and there's still tons on it, and I'm like, okay, and I'm just washi taping everything.
So you can always get more.
Yeah, yes, you can. I know where to get.
You know where to get it.
I'll just start with these because these 2 are just repeats that I showed once before. So this is just the Dina Wakley tag. And I just put the newsprint one down, and I put the poinsettia one, and I trimmed that one because that's bigger. And then I put the candy cane
you don't
one.
really see you don't see the candy cane. It's going down the middle and across the bottom. Bit. It just kind of good little border between the 2.
You can fold it over or you can trim it. I did both. It doesn't on ink. So I really I think you could use the archival ink, but you would want to make sure that it dries. But I like stays on ink on slick surfaces like this because I feel like I can get a better image.
Or you could heat emboss it also.
Yeah, you could. I haven't heat embossed on washi. Have you?
Oh no, you're right. I don't know.
We'll
have to try that.
Might melt your washi tape. I don't know. Let's think on that for a minute.
Should we say do not try this at home?
Yeah.
Don't try it on an important project.
Tim Holt says just try it. You got more washi tape. So this was a fun tag I made a while back. I can't remember why, but that was kind of fun. I like it.
I'm feeling really good because Lisa said she just bought the Saran wrap at the Pioneer Woman Mercantile. And we have a very thoughtful question.
Yes.
from Lori. She says, has anyone ever finished a single roll of washi tape? So if you have, report in. We want to know if you have ever used up a whole roll of washi tape.
I think I have,
you,
but when
Teresa?
I was using it, not as decorative. I ended up with 2 rolls of one.
So what were you doing with it?
Well, I would use it. It was before we got the yellow tape.
Oh, using it
And
to
so
hold your
I
stuff
would
down.
using it to hold stuff down, and so it really wasn't decorative. Now I use my yellow tape and I save my washi tape, but that's the only time I've finished.
That's a good reason to use it up, though.
Yeah. All right. Here's a tag that I did last week. I'm just showing again, and this one I did on the Tim Holtz tags. The
those are the heavy
mixed
stock.
media heavy stock, yeah. And those are $4.99. You get oodles of them. 25
Oodles.
20. And I watercolored. Use the watercolor pencils. And those are coming in
Late November. They're due late November. Nobody
Yes.
has them.
Nobody has them, but if you want them, call and get your name on the list, because we already have a list going. I'm getting number 3 because I didn't get it the first time. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait. But this one I did fold over, so you can see. It just depends on if you want a messy back or not.
Or if you want, yeah.
Or if you want clean
Here,
edges.
let me zoom in on that so people can see how you folded
Yeah.
it over.
Oh.
So that one should just fold it over. It might be if you're putting it on a card front or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if you're putting it
Her
on
other one she
something,
trimmed.
you probably want to trim it. So
Teresa, we're getting a lot of reports in on the washi tape.
yeah, people like it.
Oh,
the
Michelle
people
used
you
every
finished?
last bit that came with the summer farmhouse.
Oh.
Verna Lynn used it on her Christmas card envelopes and used it up.
There you go. That's a way
And
to
this
do
is
it.
really good. Paula said her grandson has taping up his grandfather. So
Well, that's a fun way to use it.
it's good to use your stuff up.
Yeah.
And we have a question about yellow tape, so you're gonna have to
Okay.
ring the
Yes,
bell
I will.
so we can.
have
Oh,
them.
you have it. Okay, all right. Never mind. I didn't
Yeah.
know you had it.
Okay.
Teresa will explain the yellow tape.
We're going to use it today.
Oh, good.
So then you guys know that I use these I made some little mini albums with the Simple Stories Let's Go line earlier this year for a little travel journal. And these are so awesome. These are $1.49.
Yeah.
And for the Merrymakers, I'm going to be doing a December details. And one of the things I think would be great is if you haven't done it before, to write things down like in December, or if you're doing a gratitude album
There you go.
in November.
Wonder if Katie and I are going to do that this year.
I don't know. You talked about it last year.
Well, the last 2 years.
Yeah.
We don't get past. I don't know. She did really well last year. I got to like day 11.
Yeah, I've done it before, and it's a wonderful project where you write something every day that you're grateful for. My favorite was one year I did it, and I actually finished the album. And one day in November, the electricity went out in my home. Because, you think, oh, you're going to put your family and your friends, blah, blah, boring.
Yeah.
It'll be the same every year. No, the electricity went out. So that was my gratitude for electricity that too.
So it wasn't for candles and flashlights.
No,
it was for when it came
for
back
electricity when it came back on, yes. But these are excellent for writing, daily notes, whatever. Maybe it's your shopping list.
Or
I don't
taking on
know.
a trip.
Yes,
or
it's
it
perfect
fits in
for your purse.
which is really
yeah.
nice.
So I took the washi tape and I covered the album cover, and I thought that was pretty cute.
It looks good just the way it is.
It does. So I took the newsprint one. I'm gonna have to keep.
Did you put that on first?
And I put it on first, and then I just folded it over to make sure I had something all the way around. And then I just did 3 strips of the.
So it's overlapping, but
it's overlapping.
It
But you
just
don't
looks
really notice
neat.
it 'cause
No,
of
you
the
don't.
pattern.
It looks really cool.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of fun to take my $1.49 little craft album
Well,
and jazz
you
it
made
up.
You made a nice gift right there.
Yeah,
that'd be
you
a
could
good
put
teacher gift.
ribbon on it, and there you go, $1.49. Well, plus washi, but
You could even stamp in it. There's something I forgot that we need to show, so I'm going to ring the bell.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you get us a set of our new stamps, our new Christmas stamps, the Merrymaker?
Yes.
So that was that one idea.
Well, Chris loves it. She said she loves that.
So here's another idea that I did. And what I did is I had it hooked down pretty good with pop dots. But I just put my washi tape on some craft paper. And I used the poinsettias, so I just laid it down. And then I just fussy cut my poinsettias out. And there's a variety of poinsettias. I found 3 different poinsettias.
So that's not one image. That's
No,
3 different images.
That's 3 different images.
Thanks, Maggie.
And then some of them, go off the edge. So I kind of positioned this one here because that one went off the edge. That one went off the edge. This one went off the edge too. So I kind of layered it underneath that one. You can see there's a little edge piece. But so when you put it on paper, then it's much stiffer, and so you can fussy cut your washi tape. So don't, when you have images, I probably could have done it with trees.
Chris
on
did.
the tree.
Chris put trees on the fronts of. Oh no, she had a different washi tape.
Yeah.
It wasn't Christmas. It had butterflies, and she put it on the front and then watercolored it.
Yeah.
And we showed that a week or 2 ago, and it was amazing.
Yeah, but this one I'm talking about fussy cutting around the edge.
The edge. Teresa, they love that. The hearts are like screaming. They're screaming hearts.
So I use the sentiment on that is Bold Tidings Mini, and that's $29.99, and that's from last year. I really enjoyed this set because he's done the Bold Tidings, and then
you can
had
get bigger. You can get bigger ones, and this is a combination
right.
of the bigger. I think there were 3 big sets.
Yeah, 3 big sets, and then he combined it into one. So I really like that one.
And that's what she used right here.
Yeah. And then the background. Ooh,
Yeah,
do you like the background?
Yes, I love the background.
I don't want that to outshine my washi tape idea,
But it is shiny.
It is shiny. And do they know what I used?
I want to know.
The mica sprays, the new mica sprays. So we've got the 3 sets. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to ask somebody. Do you know?
We're ringing the bell
3 or
a lot.
4?
I don't know what numbers they are.
Uh-huh.
But Janet can link them.
Yeah, Doug put this on here. And so this is the set that I used. It has fresh, balsam, tart cranberry, and winter frost. That's the one I used.
Did you use all the colors though?
No, I don't think so. I wrote it on the back.
It looks like she used the green and the tart cranberry and the fresh
Find
balsam.
out which one is 3 and which one is 4 so they can...
3, 4.
Katie, wow. So
Okay,
you used
Katie
4.
said I used number 4.
Katie, thank you.
Yeah.
I think so.
Tim did not. The packaging
They
doesn't
don't
say what
label
number
it.
they are, but it's the one with the fresh balsam and the.
Yeah. I used the fresh balsam and the tart cranberry. So I didn't use the
blue. Can we call it blue?
No, I did use the fresh balsam and the tart cranberry. I didn't use the green.
No, the green is the fresh balsam.
Oh, these are backwards on the back.
Oh, Teresa's trying to read the back of the package.
Yeah. I use the green and red. Let's
We'll
just
call
say
it
that.
green and red.
3.
Okay, we said it backwards
4.
then.
So set 3.
So we use set 3. But
So-
if you just went out and put set 4 in your thing, just put set 3 in there too, because they're both pretty.
Well, and set 3, we use set 3, right? I'm all
Yes.
mixed up. Okay.
3.
So set 3 matches the washi tape really well.
Yeah, it does. And
We're kind of needy today, aren't we, Katie?
That's okay. It's after a long weekend.
We're kind of needy.
That's all right.
if you use this line of 49 and Market, I don't know what it's called. Do you, Kelly?
I do know what it's called. It's called Holiday Wishes.
Holiday Wishes. I don't have
Because
any over here.
It does have blue in
but
it.
it has blue in it, because when I was placing these around the store, I'm like, what has green and red and blue? And then I found the 49 and Market, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a set for 49 and Market.
So the 49 and Market Christmas Holiday Wishes, it does have a lot of that blue in it, and that is the perfect spray. And Teresa, I love that background.
Yeah, and it turned out super good, and that's on craft.
Okay.
I did it on craft
So everything's
paper.
on craft on
Right.
that card.
So how I did it is I sprayed some red, and then I let it dry. You can use your heat gun too. If it's dry, it layers. If it's wet, it blends.
It's gonna mix.
And Tim talks about that all the time. So I didn't want my red and green to mix together, because then probably you're going to get
mud?
brown.
You didn't want craft?
Mud. I wasn't looking for that yucky brown snow. I wanted the colors to shine. So I sprayed some red, and then I dried it, and then I sprayed some green, and then I dried it, and I sprayed some red, and dried it, and green, and dried it.
Oh,
until
so
I got it.
Until you got it to
I
what you
layered it.
liked.
I wanted the craft paper completely covered. So I wasn't super close. I wanted some bigger, blobs.
Yeah.
And I might have even squirted
Bigger
a little.
blobs.
You can also squirt a little bit of water, and then they'll kind of oxidize a little bit and get some of those.
And make sure when
blobs.
you're using those, you've got to remember you don't really shake them, don't you? More like
You swirl them, because if you shake them, it comes out the top.
All the shimmer stuff is at the bottom.
Yeah. I'll show more. We'll show the mica sprays again in a day or so.
We can count on
Someday,
Teresa
yes.
for that, like tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. What did I do with this one? Oh, this one's
yes.
fun.
I love you guys. You're going to love all of these things that Teresa brought in today. Are amazing.
So this is a pretty simple card, but I used again the newsprint. And Pinterest is a wonderful thing. And I saw this card with a deer, and it had a bunch of different colorful things. And then I looked at my washi tape, and I was like, oh my gosh, these could look like the fern trees. There's those dies with fern trees. And so I thought I can do that, but in a different way. So up and down. So I just took my washi tape, and I did tear it off because I didn't want a straight edge. I wanted the
Teresa,
torn edge.
That is really very creative.
And then the first thing I didn't want a straight edge on the side either. So I just tore the edge, and I actually threw some washi tape away because I didn't want that. You should have seen my table with the washi tape. And then I just went over and I tore another section. And then there was my tree, and then I just laid it down, and I just did a couple strips. And you can strategically place, like I didn't want one of these trees like right behind him.
Yeah, you wanted it lighter.
So sometimes I had to I don't like that, and so I would tear some off the bottom. Again, look at the roll.
You still have a lot.
Yeah, I still have a lot on all of them. Even the candy cane. For some reason, the skinny ones, I feel like I'm going to run out faster.
I know. I know what you mean. It's
thin,
kind of just a feeling
but there's
you get.
still there's just as much washi tape on, there's more on that one than this one. I use this one a lot. So that's all I did for the background on that one.
A little black little twine tied around the deer's neck.
So that is from a couple years ago, and that one is called Darling Deer. And actually, that's the deer that Maggie's going to show in her sneak peek later today.
You're going to see that in Merry Makers if you're a Merry Maker.
Yes.
And that's $12.99, and you get all the four different dyes.
And they are darling. Was that from last year,
and they
Kelly?
are darling. I don't know. Maybe last year.
I bought mine last year. I don't know when it came out, but that's when I bought mine. So, of course, I think it's last year's. But they're super cute little sizes. And then the sentiment was another... we don't have the stamp set for that one, but we've got a couple on order. You could use any. But I did die cut several. I know you can't see it, but you know how you die cut multiple deer and then layer them, because I really wanted them raised up. So I think I did like four black deer and just glued them right on top of each other, because I like to mention. And then it was also easier to tie that bow around his neck because he wasn't so wobbly.
See if we can kind of show it there.
Yes, I think it turned out darling.
It did turn out darling.
Yeah. I mean,
that's why it's a darling deer.
Yeah, that doesn't have to be a Christmas card. You know, it's just a nice, you could put any winter sentiment on there. And I was even thinking, like, my uncle's a big deer hunter, and I'm like, oh, I should make a birthday card doing the same thing
with the deer.
Yeah, with the washi tape like that.
And
it would be
and Lisa
so
said you could put red twine on the deer to make it pop.
Yeah.
Too. I love all the ideas. I love them. Really makes it fun.
All right. This one is, you guys have seen me do this probably 100 times now.
But not like this, I haven't, Teresa.
You just lay down your washi tape, you know, and this candy cane. I can't believe I only used it on one card, because it's the funnest piece of the washi tape
It
that
is
we
fun.
have.
Candy cane,
Candy cane.
stripes are just fun.
Yeah, and you would use this on, I could see using this on lots of different projects. Maybe not with the other two or with the other two, but so I just laid it down. I laid a piece down and then I went this way and this way, and I just randomly, made the pieces, so some were shorter and some were longer. I tore the edges. I didn't cut it. So I show the cutter and then I'm like, okay, forget that. I tear my edges.
She tore everything.
Yeah, I tore everything. And then I did use the holiday postmarks, which is a favorite go-to for me. It's $21.99, and I'm glad that Tim's stamps you can get all the time, because this is a really good one. And so I was just thinking, old-fashioned postmarks, some of them were like red and white. It just made me think of not candy cane, but like of old-fashioned packaging where somehow it was red and white. Maybe I'm thinking of like this. This is what it made me think of, like the stamp.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it does. It reminds you of mail. I think that red and white reminds you of mail. Or red, white, and blue, sometimes they are.
Yeah. So I just stamped it with a red ink and inked it a little bit, popped it, and that was...
Well, and Denise said she does that. She
Festive
stacks
berries.
her die cuts, I guess, going back to the previous one.
To the deer.
Yeah, so that they don't get smashed in the mail, she said.
Yes.
And this is actually $29.99 for the holiday postmarks.
Yeah. So that was another
I have that one at home.
Yeah. It's a good one to have.
Even just to decorate your envelopes with. Wouldn't Christmas card envelope decorating be fun?
Oh,
a fun
would.
demo.
Yeah.
We're planning
things
this
you could
seed.
do.
Oh, Jan thought maybe it was airmail that had the stripes.
That's it, yes.
I think she's
yes.
right. Thank
but
you,
it probably
Jan.
did have the blue in it. I think you were right, Kelly, when you said the blue, red, white, and blue. So...
and this one's perfect for this month.
Yeah,
and
so
you're using Christmas.
Yep. So you know how I like to try and use things in different ways, and so October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so I'm gonna try and do a card every week somehow, working that in. And this one I thought,
done well.
Yeah, so again, I went back to the newsprint, and you can barely tell that these are trees. But what I did is I just laid my washi tape down, and again I used my colored pencils, and I just colored the washi tape, and
Did you color it after you put it on the card front, Teresa, or before?
No, I colored it before.
Before?
So you can see, and I did fold it over that time, like I said.
I like it. It kind of frames it on the inside.
I didn't just, I don't know what made me cut it sometimes and fold it over other times, just trying different things.
And we all love that because it gives us more ideas.
Yeah, so I did color the washi tape on my slick mat. You can put washi tape, you guys saw me put it down and then lift it up. So that's one of the things that I like, is that you can wiggle it a little. But I would probably, if you're going to watercolor it, I would probably do it on your mat, your slick mat first. And not do it on a piece of paper.
Somebody said they love the Believe stamp.
Yeah. So that is our memory bound stamp, Hope, designed by Dawn's daughter, Amanda. And you'll be seeing that again this month. And I don't know how much that one is.
I don't know how much it is either.
$14.99.
So that's $14.99. It's got Amanda's handwriting on it, which is kind of neat. And if you look at the butterfly, it's got words in the wings like love, faith, hope, strength. And actually, Teresa, I think probably breast cancer has affected pretty much about everybody watching our video.
Yeah. Then I did find a spot without a tree. This is just a die that I have at home. We do have a die cut here in the store, but again, I just colored my washi tape first with my colored pencil. That's the picked raspberry, and the other one is from set 2 is the Kitsch Flamingo.
Can you just want to show those?
Yeah.
Just show a package. So these are the watercolor
1 and 2.
pencils from Tim Holtz, and they went over crazy, and Ranger sold out of them. We do have more coming. They're going to be available again, probably coming from China, I don't know. at the end of November. So we've got about 7 or 8
Yeah.
weeks, and they'll be back in stock. And
We probably have a demo again when they
I think
come
we
in,
will. I think
so
we will.
people remember.
We will. We'll put your name down. We've got them coming from 2 different
Yep.
sources, so we're
There's-
going to have a lot.
There's 3 different colors. This sets. This is 1 and 2. He did label these.
Yeah, those are labeled, luckily.
Yeah,
On the back.
I know. Number 1 has white and black in it, which is nice if you need those colors. But all 3 sets have Roy G. Biv in them, so you've got at least 1 color from every color family in there. So I did use the Kitsch Flamingo on the edge from set 2, and then set 1 has picked raspberry, which I love.
That's what you used on the
Yeah,
ribbon?
and so I just again put the washi tape down. I watercolored it, and then I lifted it up. I put it on my cutting mat, and I put my die on top, and then I very carefully peeled it off of my cutting pad
love it.
and stuck the ribbon down. And it die cut, and I've never really done that before. Just die cut washi tape.
We are getting, Teresa, lots of comments about Carol's got a sister-in-law going through cancer treatment right now. Chris has a friend having surgery, breast cancer surgery today.
Oh my goodness. Our thoughts are
So
with her.
our prayers and thoughts go out to all those people
Yep.
and more, because I think it's affected all of us here at Memory Bound. And then also, Teresa, on a less serious note, somebody's asking about doing this on a scrapbook layout. So how would you take your washi tape? I mean, you could probably easily do something like this on a scrapbook page. So
You know, think about how you use like maybe strips of paper, like you make banners, or you just lay down,
I think you could do this
you
on
know,
a
behind
scrapbook
a
layout.
photo. Yeah, definitely.
So
You could do a border around an edge, or a border around a photo. I'm going to be
I
doing
think you've
that
done
in
that.
my.
You've done that, and
Yes,
she will
I've
be
done
doing
that.
more.
Yes, I'll show that. Yeah, so definitely on scrapbook pages as well.
Okay, and then Karen's question is, what else could you color washi tape with besides the watercolor pencils?
You could probably use Copic markers because those are alcohol and they're going to dry.
They dry really fast.
Yeah.
Some things like the Tombow, the water-based markers, probably not going to work quite as well because they don't really dry.
Yeah.
They're going to bubble up.
Yeah.
But Copic, I think, would be great.
Yeah, Copic would work. So, okay, so that was
And
my
can't you ink it also? Do you think you could just
with
ink the,
distress ink. Probably
I don't know if it would dry. We're
maybe
gonna test
alcohol
that.
ink.
Oh, alcohol
You could
ink.
use
yes.
a paintbrush maybe to
Yes,
color.
I think alcohol ink would be really,
You know, your
really
areas.
beautiful. It's so
Yeah.
vibrant.
Yeah. Oop. Okay. So the
This
last
is a
card.
wow. This is a wow for me, Teresa.
Yeah. This was a fun one. I finally bought the the Stack Tiles triangles, and it's $19.99. And this is one of those stack tiles that Tim has. There's 5 different sizes, and you get 5 of each. So if you're doing multiple of things, then it's really easy to die cut at the same time to save a little bit of time. And I really like them because they're infinity.
They are, and you think, oh, I can cut a triangle, but
Yeah.
these are going to be perfect
It makes
every
it
time.
so much easier, I can tell
I'm
you.
so
I
glad
don't
you
know.
opened it up so
Yeah.
you can see.
So we'll see the different sizes.
So you can use them for layering
Yep.
or framing, I guess is a better word. Gloria says she
There's
has
a
used
cute little
distress ink on her washi tape. And
She has.
if you guys come into Memory Bound or talk to Gloria on the phone, she is a washi tape fiend. I mean, Gloria probably has more washi tape than anybody else I know.
And she organizes it.
And it's organized?
Yes.
I didn't know that, but now I do.
All right. So with this, I use the green as my card base, and I decided that I wanted to use green. I don't know if I can
Did
see.
you use green on the
I
trees?
used green paper on the trees.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
It's just, where's the one that I use? Oh, that was a craft. It just makes it. It's a different color than when you put it on
Like
white.
here it is on white.
Yeah. I was going to do white on here. So.
Oh, good. So we're going to do a little different.
So you know, this way I just, yeah, you can totally see the difference between the white and the green. So it just gives it a little bit of a green color. It would have looked entirely different if I would have put it on white paper.
So these triangles aren't on the card base. They are
No.
on green paper
These
and
are on
then
green
put on the
paper.
card base.
Yep. And so then what I did is I found, so the big triangle is a little bit bigger than the size of the washi tape. So what I did is I just took a piece of washi tape and I found, let's see, where was I going? The numbers were tricky. But you know what then happened? So I worked so hard at making sure that my triangles lined up and everything, and then you know what I did? I put a tree over it. And the same thing over here, this medium tree. But what you can do is just line up another piece, and you're not even going to be able to tell. I'm looking for some numbers.
You know, and while you're looking, Teresa Gloria posted again, and she said,
Yeah?
you can use stickles and Nouveau drops for
Oh,
accents.
yeah.
So that would have been neat to add
That's
some
true.
stickles on here or some glitter.
I'm going to show it in a different spot because I can't find numbers right now and I don't want to. So what you can do, like here,
You probably wouldn't even notice much.
you wouldn't. And I was surprised, and it just blends right in. Here. Are you seeing how I'm doing this?
Oh, smart. So you found
I
something
just
that
found
was similar.
Yes, a similar font, and I just lined it up, and look there. You can't even, you can't
Well,
even
or
tell.
even like if you were die cutting out of the poinsettias, where you've just done 3 strips and you've overlapped them, you could easily die cut out of that and you would not even notice.
Right, right. So I'm going to just put it in the center. You kind of have to think ahead a little bit. Like, what am I going to do with this tree? And where you want your image, or whatever shape you're die cutting, you know, because then when I did my breast cancer ribbon, I didn't want a Christmas tree on it.
Yeah.
So I found a spot, and there is this tree, which is actually this, if you can see that tree, you know, it's the same, but you don't really notice it because I colored it pink. Now these trees might have shown up a little
That
bit.
might have, you
but
might have wondered about
yeah.
those.
So here, what I did is I took the yellow tape, and the yellow, where'd the yellow tape go?
Right
you
here.
oh,
I
here.
brought it right here. Sorry,
Okay.
Teresa. I'm off. I'm doing
The
something
bell,
else.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm not supporting you very
the
well.
yellow tape just holds
get us
down
our
your
Wink of
die
Stella
so that
marker
it
from the
doesn't
back of the
wiggle
door?
around.
We had a question about using Wink of Stella. That's why I wasn't paying
Oh, okay.
attention. And Chris is getting it so we can see if it
So
works.
with this, I really don't want my die to move around. You can see I've got a little bit of a bow in my thing, and if I put my die on there, more than likely it's going to wiggle
Yes.
around if I don't put some washi
And
tape
you want
on
it
it.
kind of straight.
Yeah, and I want my image where I want it. I want it how I want it.
She wants it where
you know?
she wants it.
And then
Thanks, Chris.
got a lot of stuff here.
We do have a lot of stuff. Oh gosh.
And there is your tree.
And there
oh, look
oh,
how
you can
bright
see
they
the
would have been.
difference.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I like it.
It does look nice.
So you can do any shapes. I just did the
Hey, what
triangles.
if you put the tree with the deer, with your deer card? Oh, Teresa's dies are sticking
I
to
know.
her watch band.
That happens. I've had the Misty. One time I was out somewhere shopping and I looked down and my Misty magnet is stuck on
my gosh.
watch. I was so embarrassed. No one saw me or anything, but I was like,
like,
oh my
"Oh,
gosh.
there's my
And you know
magnet."
what the silly part
Was
is?
it the bar one or the round one?
No, the round one, but it had washi tape on it.
Oh my gosh. People are wondering.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, you could do something with the tree
Oh,
and
yeah.
the deer. Maybe not
You
on this
sure
card.
could, yeah.
But if you wanted to do
That would
something
be
like
cute,
this
wouldn't
and
it?
put the deer on it, it would
Maybe
be kind
you'd
of neat.
that's the second to the biggest. The biggest one might be better size for the deer, but yeah.
And then, Teresa, we did have a question about the Wink of Stella marker, and I thought maybe if you wouldn't mind trying that on
Yeah.
the tape. And Wink of Stella is a glitter pen that adds a very subtle very subtle shimmer.
I wonder
I think
if
it's more of a shimmer pen than a glitter pen. And white.
I'm not being very.
Well, you don't have to. You can just add it on. And the Spellbinders, the yellow tape does come in 3 widths. This is the middle size.
This is the size I use.
That's the Mama Bear size, and then we got Papa Bear and Baby Bear.
Can you see it?
Maybe if I tilt it.
It takes a second for it to dry.
Let's see if it dries, and then if it dries, then we know it's a success. Deb wants to know, if you use yellow tape on a picture, will it ruin the picture?
I can't say that I've used wash. I don't know. And I don't have a photo here to try
I don't know
it.
how to make this show. There you can kind of see it. But I don't know if it's dry. Teresa, do you want to see if it dries? Put your finger in it or something. What is the background on the poinsettia card? This one is craft paper that Teresa sprayed with the mica, the new Christmas mica spray, the holiday mica.
It is not dry, Kelly. You might have to use a heat gun or just give it time.
Winkastella,
take a little bit of time.
Winkastella is a no-go.
Yeah.
But you could certainly put a little glue and a little bit of fine clear glitter, and I think that would be really pretty. Okay.
All right, that was
amazing.
Oh,
That's it.
That's it for today.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah, if you have other good ideas for washi tape, things that you've done, I would love to hear about it or see it.
Well, Teresa, you've done a lot with washi tape, but everything you did today was different than what I've seen.
Yeah.
So kudos for all your creative ideas.
It's fun with washi tape. Yeah.
And this washi tape was the one from 49 and Market.
Holiday Wishes.
Thank you. Holiday Wishes.
$12.99.
Teresa, you just took the words right out of my mouth, so thank you so much for that. Thank you for the wonderful demo. This afternoon for our Merry Maker people.
Oh, yeah.
Teresa's going to be back in the Merry Maker Facebook group, and you and Maggie both, right?
Yep.
And they're going to introduce their projects. So if you are in the Merry Makers, and if you haven't logged on to the Facebook group, give us a call if you don't have your kit. Otherwise, open up your kit, and you'll see the link there to our Facebook group, and you'll see the code to get approved and get on. And one thing I wanted to mention was, speaking of Merry Makers, this is a stamp set that our Merry Maker kits all have enclosed, and they are now available for everyone to purchase. So if you have a Merry Maker, you're already getting it, so don't buy it unless you want to get it for a friend. But it is available now. It's called Merry Making. It's $14.99, and the reason we had Maggie grab it was because I thought it would be a good stamp to put in your journal.
Oh,
in your little book here, you could stamp different little pages, little things about the holidays. They're nice little images.
We should have someone make cards with it.
We should, shouldn't we, Teresa?
Yeah.
We'll have to have a demo on it because it is a nice stamp. Janet created it for us with a lot of input from the other Merry Maker instructors. And people are pretty excited. Teresa's on the wait list, so Teresa, we'll probably be calling you today. So remember, our fall is 21% off everything in our fall theme for our 21st anniversary.
And the magazine,
and we got,
if
which
you
I don't have it
$50,
anymore. Yeah, if you spend $50, you're going to get a free magazine while supplies last. And then we'll see all of you this afternoon, or we'll see everyone tomorrow, and we will see Teresa and Maggie this afternoon in Merry Makers.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Teresa.